Hi Pisces, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Pisces, this is going to be your reading today. Yes, it is. And I have your oracle cards here, right? This is kind of how we do it here. Today we're doing a little bit different, right? Usually the cards, the camera's on the table. But let's see what we have, Pisces. And if it turns into a love reading, and many times they do, right? It's why a lot of people watch these readings. We will have an extended reading on your person, all right? So let's get into it. And as usual, I do have the oracle cards here, and I feel like you are seeing things exactly for what they are, like whatever that may be in your life. You're super clear here because we have two cards here that both talk about, we have the raccoon and then the owl spirit. You can see clearly now, right? But the raccoon talked about, kind of speaks of a healthy curiosity. In other words, you were really curious about something, but you weren't sure. But now you see it clearly right now with the owl. And I do feel like your intuition is on high right now, Pisces. And you could be also, being really wise about whatever you are clear about, whatever you really understand, right? With the owl spirit. Here's the beautiful owl. And interesting, owls are, they're super majestic, right? And they are of the enchanted forest for sure, right? We have the swan. This is grace, intuition, and the power of self. So you are all in your intuition and your kind of like your honor, I believe. The power of self too. You are like, you understand something, but I feel like you were curious about it. And your intuition now is helping you to it's helping you not only to ascend, like to understand things kind of like, of the higher realm, or kind of really connect to your soul, right? And that's what that is, right? Connecting to your soul. And this is what they don't want us to do, right? These people who are running things, they don't want you to connect to your soul. They want you to be vibrating so low that, you think you're an ant, right? Yeah, they don't want you to understand what they're doing is really what it is. But here you are, like the power of self with your higher consciousness. You also have the great severing here. This is Mars energy, which is really kind of, it could be maybe fighting with somebody, right? Because Mars is the planet of war and aggression, yeah. And maybe you're dealing with Aries, right? But that is Aries energy. Not all Aries are, I'm not saying they're all angry or anything like that. But it is the planet of war, anger, conflict, softening to love. But I feel like this great severing, maybe you are softening to your own love. You could be, like to the love of self. Like, you know what, whatever this was that you were really curious about, something could have been really maybe hassling you here, possibly because of the anger and the conflict showing up there. Possibly you have kind of used your intuition to kind of sever it, right? Let's get this over with because, I need to be maybe in my power, right? But I feel like there is a little bit of power here. It's like now that you are, like you figured something out, you can see clearly now. And so that's something you were curious about. But now that you see it clearly, you feel more empowered. I feel like you do. So let's see what we have. That's what, knowledge is power. Jesus said, my people will perish without knowledge, right? That's what they're trying to keep from us right now, knowledge, yeah. When they take, when they censor, right? Yeah, totally. So let's see what we have, guys. Yeah, they don't want you to know. But that's a whole different subject and a whole different video, right? So let's see what we have, because I'm dropping things, right? Let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Let's see what we got. The Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups. So you're dealing with somebody from the past. There's somebody here from the past with the Six of Cups. Maybe somebody who has angered you here. I feel the journey you're on though, and I feel like you are, as I said, you have raised your consciousness, your conscious level, and you're moving, and I feel like you are doing that by kind of leaving a situation that was kind of angering you too, because you might be feeling like, what, this anger or this conflicting situation is kind of bringing down my vibration totally, and I know I can't, continue like that possibly. So let's see, and I feel like this is you, like walking away from that dead vibration, whatever that was, or that vibration that could have been maybe bringing you down. And you understand, as I said, this is why I feel like, okay, you have probably, severed a situation. Here you are as the Queen of Cups. And you have, yeah, you're a little bit sad here, Pisces. Let's see what else we have. And you have 2 10s. Yeah, okay. Wow, you have 3 10s here showing up here. So you are. This is the first card I pulled here. This is the great severing. Yeah, you're letting somebody go. You're letting somebody go right here, the 8 of Cups. And here you are. You could be feeling sad about it. Yeah, you're letting somebody go here. Definitely. Somebody who could have made you really angry. Somebody who made you curious, I feel like. Curious possibly to know the truth about them. Could be. So let's see what we have here. And you have the Knight of Wands, Pisces, with the 7 of Swords. So this is your energy right here. Yeah. Somebody, I feel like you could be grieving the fact that maybe you have to leave somebody behind because you no longer trust them. You could be leaving them behind because of another situation for some of you. Let's see here. Somebody, for me, has kind of lied about somebody from the past. Or they are moving on to be with somebody from the past. Let's see what else we have. Could be an escape, Temperance. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands, maybe there's a Sagittarian here. This could be the person you're moving toward. So let's see what else we have. We have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you are either moving towards somebody that you want a passionate new opportunity with, or an inspiring new opportunity, or you are walking away from somebody, 8 of Cups, because they are doing this. You look like you're walking away because they're doing it. Yeah, because here you are in this 5 of Cups energy. You could also be kind of like in your power now. We have the power of self, right, with the Swan. This is really graceful energy. I just feel like you have like ascended. And so you feel kind of like, I feel like there's more love, like you are loving yourself more. I feel like after this, like there's grieving here, but I think that I feel like you're just loving yourself more. Like there's more self-love here. Yeah, I feel like that's what's going on here. So let's see what else we have for you, Pisces. And we have your highest expectations. Is going to be the Chariot card and the 6 of Swords. So you could be thinking, in order for me to overcome the situation, I just have to leave. The Chariot card and the 6 of Swords. And you could also be possibly moving towards your own victory. Yeah, you could be maybe moving towards your own victory. But for me, it looks like you want to move away from a situation that has kind of frustrated you. And it could be more than frustration. It could be something that really bothered you. There's somebody else here definitely in this. There's 3 people here on some level. Yeah, there is. So let's see what else we have for you, Pisces. Let's see what we have. So coming into play is going to be the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So you could be moving on right here to hold on to somebody here, right? Maybe you are holding back, but I don't feel like that's the situation. I feel like you're moving on because your person is holding on to somebody, or you are, as I was saying. Let's get one more card. And we have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're at a crossroads. So you're at a crossroads in your life, and you're choosing like what's best for you. That's what I'm getting in this reading. I'm going to choose what's best for me. If you are moving on from somebody, you could be moving on with a certain amount of grace. You could. There also could have been a lot of conflict here. Conflict, not conflict. Let's see what we have. Energies that are leaving you here. Queen of Cups, 3 of Swords. And this is what I've been saying. I feel like there's 3 people in this reading. There's heartbreak. There is. Maybe not necessarily 3 people. The Eight of Wands, this is the energy that is leaving you. I feel like you're walking away from some heartbreak here for change and growth. I also feel like you could be, what I get in this reading is that if you're walking away, regardless if you're walking away from somebody because they have somebody, or you're walking away to be with somebody from the past, right here is the Six of Cups, right next to the Five of Cups. But you could be, like there's some type of a rebirth here for you. Even if you are the one who is grieving. Yeah, there's some type of a rebirth. Some type of growth and kind of power of self, right? That's what's showing up here. So let's see why we have the Five of Cups. And this energy is with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're grieving. And your person has a new start with somebody. Or you're grieving because you have to move on to have a new start. Like to restart a situation with somebody like from your past, an old situation. It's either one, yeah. And so the Ten of Swords. But what's interesting in this reading is that, as I said, if you are moving on or if they're moving on, you're moving on with like courage and the power. Like you're moving on with like this personal power that you didn't have before. Maybe you suffered a lot, right? Because we learn when we suffer. We don't learn when we don't, right? When we don't suffer. That's why a lot of kids who grew up in really rich families, they never had it hard. I mean, I don't mean they need to suffer, but they never had it hard at all. So when they get out in the real world, they're like, wow, this is hard, right? Because it's hard for them to deal with people sometimes, or it's hard for them to kind of really make an effort. You know, they could be a little spoiled and lazy, right? But the real world is not the same as kind of like when you grow up with, you know, with rich parents or something like that. But I feel like you're moving into like your own power. You are. You could also be kind of like curious. You could be in this energy if you're moving away from somebody, like curious about your own new life. Like, you know, like kind of excited, like an exciting curiosity. So how other people are affecting you is the Ten of Swords and the Star card reversed. So it's possible, you know, they could be ending it with you, and you could be kind of lacking, maybe lacking inspiration. I was just talking about that, but, or lacking hope in this situation. But I feel like what this is, it could be that this person is like ending it, and they are going to heal another situation with the Star card reversed. Right? And as I said, though, you could be kind of healing something with somebody from your past, right? I'm not sure who's doing that here, but it doesn't matter. I mean, my point is, in this reading, Pisces, the most important thing here, the thing that really stands out, is that you're moving into your own power. Yeah, the power of self. And I feel like you are curious about what's around the corner in your life. Yeah, regardless of what side of the fence you are on here, or what side of the sword, kind of, and how you affect other people. Ten of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. You could be making it hard for the other person. You could possibly, right? This is how you're affecting other people. And this person might be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I feel like Virgo's reading could be, I just did Virgo's reading, and it could be definitely, you know, connected. Let's get another card, how you are affecting them. The King of Cups, that's you. So you're putting a burden on this person. I don't know what that burden is. Maybe it's money, financial. Maybe it's, you're just, you know, you said last night, you know, I put your you know, $200 pair of tennis shoes. Do they even have those? They really do. But I put those, you know, in the garbage last night. It's possible. Let's see what we have for your hopes and fears, though. Let's see what we got. And the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're fearing somebody else is having victory here. You could be. It's possible you are fearing not knowing the truth, right? The Ace of Swords can talk about the truth. Can talk about clarity, the truth. This is in your hopes and fears. Because you're curious here, you're very curious here, but you also have I see clearly now. So you may be clear about what you need to do, but it's also possible that you are still a little bit curious about, you know, maybe some aspect here, right? Particular detail. And the Fool card. So possible here you are like, I beg your pardon, you guys. I feel like you're afraid maybe this person is taking a leap of faith on somebody. And you can, you know, maybe you are kind of, you could be hoping to have the courage for your own victory. You could be, but I feel like you do over here with the power of self. You know, with this card, with the swan. But I do believe that you have kind of grieved the situation. But now you are kind of, you see things the way they are, and you are like moving into your own power and your intuition. There's something here about your intuition that's really helping you to understand the situation, but also could be helping you to feel better. Like, you know, like, this is my power. Like, I have some intuitive power. I understand at the soul level, and this is helping you feel better about the situation. We're going to end this reading, and we're going to have the outcome in the other reading. We're going to talk all about this person. Yeah, this person that you are either moving on from or they're moving on from you. But we're going to see like really everything that they are up to. We're going to look at the underlying energies and how they feel about you, Pisces. We're going to look at what their current energy as well, what they want, what they fear, what's challenging this person, what you don't know about them, and of course their outcome. Thank you so much. It's pretty much their spread, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much, Pisces, for joining me here today. God bless everybody.